So this is a total body workout. You don't need any weights. All you need is a soft surface. You can use a yoga mat, like I have. Actually, I have 2 yoga mats in here, and or you can just work out on carpet. And the other thing you'll want is a chair. I've got these Reebok steps, which are great, and water. So it's a short video, about 20 minutes, any level. You can ramp up the intensity as much as you want. And we're going to start with deadlifts. There's a neighbor's dog. And these deadlifts you can do, they're dynamic deadlifts. And what you want to do is make sure your back is flat and your shoulder blades are pulled back and down. So this is what it looks like from the side. And keep that belly nice and tucked. And I swear I don't live in a jungle, but it sounds like it. These feel pretty good. You might like these. And you can do these like right after you get out of bed in the morning. And go down just until you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And the hamstrings are the back of the legs. And when you feel that stretch, just come right back up. Do a little pelvic tilt, tuck in that belly, and you can squeeze your butt a little bit at the top. Let's do a couple more. And that's it. So we've warmed up those hamstrings. Now let's warm up the quads. And so we're gonna do reverse lunges, and I'm gonna extend the arm up, so I'm gonna get my upper body involved, and we're gonna do alternating, okay? And some people might be here. What you wanna do is bring that arm back as much as you can, and if you don't have that mobility yet, you just do what you can. Maybe after each one, maybe you'll be here, and then you go a little further. Your knee does not need to touch the ground, but if you do touch the ground, just kiss the ground with that knee. Be careful of that knee joint. And the wider your base, the easier it is. So we're just doing a warm up right now. So when I say base, wider would be like here, and then you want to make sure your knees externally rotate. So you'll see my knee's not here, it's here. And I'm stretching up. So I'm getting my whole body nice and warm. It's kind of cold today, but I'm already warming up pretty quickly. Let's just do a couple more. Give me that nice stretch. And there you go. Get your water. And we're gonna do lateral lunges next. All right, so when you do lateral lunges, you want your feet kind of wide. You don't want your feet out, you want them parallel. So your toes should be pointed forward, and you're gonna lean with that butt going back and up, and then you're gonna squeeze this glute. The glute's the butt. Down, lean a little forward, up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna feel that inner thigh stretch. Now don't go too crazy. I don't want you to tear that adductor. And if you go feel it, you can feel it it's tight right there. So that's where you're getting that stretch. Go up and squeeze that glute. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Switch, other side. And again, lean that butt back. So you're as if someone has a band and they're pulling you backwards. And I like to lean a little bit forward, and I'm taking this knee and I'm bringing it this way. So I'm externally bringing that knee that way. And as I get up, squeeze. And we'll do 2 more. I'm not so great at counting. And last one. Now we're gonna do lateral lunges this way, but I'm gonna do a leg lift. So you're gonna go down. Bring those hands here, point, up, it's a little harder, and squat in between. So lean, bring that leg up, and squat. Now when you're bringing the leg up, don't let it slam down, let it go down slowly, squat, lean this way, up. Yep, let's just do 2 more. Lean, up. Doesn't matter what you do with your hands. You can have them here, you can have them here, whatever you want. And last one. Other side. All right. Down, lean, tap, up, and squat. Up. Almost fell over. It's okay. If you lean this way, it's easier to bring that leg up. Lean, point, bring that leg up. Yep. These are tough. So if you can't go as high as I can, if you just go here, that's fine. Just make sure when you don't slam it, bring it up. Tap, down, again. How high can you go without falling? Last one. And squat. Very nice. Drink your water. Next thing we're going to do is some glutes. When it's colder, it's drier. You become thirstier. Alright, so I have this Reebok step, but you can use a chair. So it's about the height of a chair. So bring your butt nice and close and have your toes facing up toward your ceiling, or if you're outside, toward the sky. Elbows down, little fists, don't clench them too hard. And all you do is raise up, squeeze to the top. So this works your glutes. Yep. Now don't make your belly all big. Try to flatten it out. Down, up, really squeeze. And you'll feel that tightness in your quads. They're kind of light, so I want to grow these quads. Really, really squeeze. Really concentrate on that squeeze, but try to keep what they call a yoga face. I like to call it a poker face. So don't let anyone know how hard this is. Make it look like easy. Smile. One more. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. Hug it in. Rotate those toes. And now I'm going to have you do work the back of the legs, which is the hamstrings. So you're going to scoot yourself a little bit further back. The further back you are, the more you're working your hamstrings. You are working your glutes a little bit. All right, so I'm going to have one leg straight and one leg pointed. And you can adjust. So I'm going to go about here. Get just a little more. And I'm going to go up and down. I'm going to work on my yoga face. 3, let's go for 8. And 4. And 5. 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. You might feel it in your butt as well. And that is totally fine. You can always scoot a little further back if you want less glute and more hammy. All right, 8 on this side. And 8. And 7, smile, 6, and 5, and 4, 3 more, 2 more on this side, and 1, yeah, so you should have felt that right here. I certainly did. Give yourself a little hug, rock side to side, little massage of the spine. All right, rock yourself up. So then the next thing we're going to do is push-ups. So drink your water. Most people do push-ups incorrectly. They keep their hands like right here the whole time. Well, what happens if you keep your hands here the whole time? You end up like this. You see women with the elbows out? That's called flare. You don't want your elbows to be flared. So if you're doing this, you're putting a lot of strain on the shoulders, and you're working more shoulders instead of chest, instead of triceps. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand up. You can see me, okay. Let's go from here. So I want you to put your arms straight out in front of you, right? And flex those hands, okay? So see where I start, it is at my shoulder, but when I bring the elbows down, see, they go low. This is actually where you should start, and they go back and forward, right? So it's kind of like a J shape when you're doing push-ups. So you will rock a little bit from, so that's actually normal. So again, you don't want to flare, and then people trying to do this weird thing like that. So you want here, all right? So you can go on your knees. I prefer to go on my toes. And you need to get the whole body involved. So squeezing the butt will help engage the abdominals and will also protect your back so you're not arching, something like that. All right, again, we start here, active fingers, extremely rub and take them just a little bit just to protect those shoulders, okay? So I've got my fingers wide, my pinkies are at the end of my mat, my toes are active as well, externally rotate, and down. So I'm a little bit high here, so I'm gonna go a little lower. Okay, we're gonna go do 10, okay? So 10, 9, look straight down, 8, and 7, 6, try to touch if you can, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. You wanna go on your knees, just go like this, 2, and 1, and go back to child's pose. Actually, this is our first child's pose. Our toes are together, our knees are apart. Head down, nice little stretch. All right, so we worked our chest. Now let's work our back. This is total body. And so this exercise, kind of like a snow angel, but on the ground. So we're just gonna do 8, all right? So you're gonna have your arms straight out, okay? But I'm gonna keep my lower back involved as well. So I'm gonna point my toes, squeeze my butt, I'm gonna raise my hands, and I'm kind of like a swim, okay? So I wanna go to the top, that's 1, and 2, and I'm looking straight down, and 3, 4, 5, we got 3 more, and 6, if this bothers you, let them down, 7, and 8. All right, take a little rest, rock your hips from side to side. The last back exercise also works the back of your shoulders. So put your thumbs up like Fonzie. These are called W's. Bring your hands by your shoulders. I like to put my feet together because then that doesn't bother my lower back. I'm looking straight down, or you can put your head straight down like this. And then all you're gonna do is bring your arms up and squeeze. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're just gonna do 10. So that's 9, 8, don't forget to hold at the top, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2, show me that low yoga face, and 1 more, squeeze, and rock those hips side to side, and go ahead and get a sip of water. And the next exercise we're going to do is up downs for those shoulders. So these are challenging. We're not going to do a lot of them. We're just going to do 4 per side. And so what you're going to want to do is get up in that push-up position. Okay, you're going to try not to get your butt to rock from side to side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one hand, put it into a fist, gently go down, other arm, same side. That's 1, okay? And land soft. 2, 3. Now you know why we're only doing 4 on each side. And 4. Other side. These suck, but they're good. 1 and 2. 2 more. 3. Squeeze that butt so you're not changing your back. 1 more. And there we go. There's your much needed child's pose. Oh. Takes more energy to talk while doing this. All right, so now we're gonna do a side plank. This will work your obliques and your shoulders again. All right, so side plank, you're in a 90-degree angle, little fist, shoulder in line with the elbow. I like to put my top foot over the other one, push up, and then you're gonna hold. Now you can also raise up, and let's go up and down 4 times. 1, you can do this. 2, or you can do this. 3, 4, and hold. 4, 3, smile. 2, 1, and down. All right, other side. Side plank, fist. All right, stretch out those legs. Front leg on top, push up. Got that nice arch. All right, you can have your hand here if you want. And 1, or go up, 2, 3, and 4, and 4, 3, 2, and slow, slow, slow down. Very nice. All right, grab your water. All right, abs. We're gonna do bicycles. We're gonna do a little bit differently. We're gonna make them pretty. Okay, so roll down using your abs. All right, so with your hand behind your head, gently look up at the sky. All right, point your toe and bicycle it out. Now, you can just go here if you like, but if you want more lower abs, go a little lower. So we're working your upper abs because the head is raised, and we're also working the lower abs because we have our legs in motion also. And let's reverse. Takes a little more brain power to do that one. The straighter the leg, the more you're working your abs. So if your legs aren't as straight as I am, maybe it's here, that's okay. All right, and 1 more, and relax. Hug those knees in, give your low back a little rest, and up, have a sip of water. The next exercise is a little more challenging. They're called leg lowers. I'm not gonna do too many of them. All right, so you can do it head down or head up. I'm gonna do it head up so I can use upper abs in addition to lower abs. So I'm just gonna do 3, straight, how straight you can be, and lower, 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 and up. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to go as low as me, only if it feels good. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Ah, sun. And hug it in. Rock it out. All right, so anytime you do abs, you want to do low back. So we're going to do bird dog. So you're going to go in a tabletop position on all fours, also known as quadruped. And I like to flex my feet because that gives my calves a nice stretch. My calves get very tight. So make sure my 2 crunch go a little further out. Externally rotate and put one leg up. Further up. One leg up. Okay. Opposite arm up and down. Now this is balance, core, go back. Let's do 2 more. Try to hold. And don't worry about the back leg so much. You know, I don't care about how hot this one is. Try to get the arm up. That's actually more important. All right, other side. Start with that leg, and then arm. 2, 3, let's do 2 more. 4, try to hold the top for a second. And done. And just look back. Nice little stretch. Little mobility for the spine. Stretch it out. One leg over here. Nice little stretch. Oh, this side feels so good. Yeah. And other side. I love the stretch. Push right here on my lats, get really, really tight. So this feels really good. And then the next stretch we're gonna do is cobbler pose, like 3 leg names. Bound angle, butterfly pose, whatever. So try to bring in your feet as far as you can. Most people aren't as flexible as I am when it comes to this position. So if your knees are up here, just push them out a little bit, okay? But if you do have that flexibility, so this is something I have to work on every day. If I don't, I get like that with most people. So just wiggle a little bit, kind of let your body relax. You might be able to go a little further forward. Put one hand behind, roll that shoulder blade back. You might be able to push that leg down. Pull the shoulder blades back. To the other side. And then, now never grab your toes. You don't want you to break your toes. Grab your shins. Push those elbows into your quads. And pull forward and walk it out a little bit if you can. As far as I can go. And shake it out. Alright, so let's work those quads. Or let's stretch them out, I mean. Alright, so go on your side. Don't slouch. Active. Keep that shoulder active. Grab your foot. And we're just going to do a dynamic stretch for the quadriceps. Let's pull it back. Be gentle. And your face should be, use a yoga face when you're doing stretches, because if you're tight, then your body's less likely to relax and allow you to elongate. Okay? And let's do the other side. And you definitely want to do stretches at the end of every workout. And they don't have to be long, just a little bit, 5 minutes is fine. 10 minutes is ideal. It's so worth it, because then you're jacked up for the rest of the week. Mess up your back because you just didn't spend a few minutes doing stretches. Guys are the worst. Guys don't stretch. Walk around while stiff. Alright, hamstring stretch. Flex that foot. Again, you want to straight back, just like when you're doing deadlifts. And just reach. You don't need to touch your toe. All that matters is you stretch. You don't want to round. Good posture. Flex that foot. And I'm not very flexible in this position, and that's okay. Just how I was built. Alright, other side. Flex. And then we'll do one more butterfly pose. And then rock side to side. And it's tough being stuck at home and haven't been able to move as much because I haven't been at the gym for several hours a day training my clients. So gained a couple pounds, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm just gonna have to eat less because there's only so much you could do at home. But I've been trying to exercise 2 to 3 times a day. Not a whole lot, but just enough to keep moving and prevent my back from seizing up. So take care, and hope you liked the video.